Alright, once again, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, salutations to the elect, the goodly men that push in this word in sincerity and in all truth. This is Quada of the Trinidad camp. Just come once again to do a video edificational to the elect. Right? The name and title is Mark of Salvation, Mark of Death. Right? Because we know that the men pushing this word in sincerity and in all truth, right, had a mark of salvation on them, because Yahweh Shai coming back to save these men, you understand, together with their wife and their children. So without further ado, I just want to dive straight into the scriptures, as Yahweh Shai lead. This is Ezekiel 9 verse 4. And Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that are done in the midst thereof. Right? So we know that in today's society, right, today's system, Esau system, we know that the men crying and sighing is GMS. Beginning from Apostle Taha all the way down. Right? This is the men who can stomach the abominations that Esau wrought upon the earth. You understand? Homosexualism, effeminate way of life, to them Bruce Jenner mentality, to them Bulla men, crying and sighing against these abominations. You understand? Because this world, it corrupted, it upside down. You understand? And for men who fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, we can't live in a place like this where, because it's evil reach the brink, the top. You understand? Everywhere you look is some manner evil thing. It is like if it boxing in the righteous. Just last night we went to do a video by the Breakfast Shed in Trinidad, that is by the Hyatt, and all of a sudden all these gay bullies just come right which part we is. We couldn't do the videos on them. I talking about men who change the gender from men to women, all these kind of abominations, boy. And the men of the Lord, we sick of that. You understand? That does make you sick to your stomach. That does make you sick to your stomach. I want to jump to Exodus 12. Exodus 12 verse 13. And it says, Exodus 12 verse 13. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you. Right? When I smite the land of Egypt. Now, in today's world, today's system, right, the scriptures say that here is spiritually called Sodom for the abominations, for the Bulla men, for the Bruce Jenners, Sodom and Egypt. You understand? Because we in captivity still. You understand? And back then, that blood sealed Israel from being destroyed. You understand? When the angel came to bring death upon the land, you know, that blood sealed them. And what's sealing us today? The laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Faith in Yahweh Shai. Standing up for that name. You understand? That is what was sealing us. You know, keeping your wedding garment clean. Because as our brother said once, if it is you have to marry a woman, right? And basically, when she opens she mouth, it's because all she teeth rotten, she mouth smelling stink. Trust me, you ain't gonna wanna marry that. You understand? She body have a first snaky scent. You wouldn't wanna marry that. You understand? And that is the same thing with Yahweh Shai. If he come unto us to bid us to that marriage and see, you know, basically men wedding garments dirty, you know, you're looking filthy, no, he wouldn't bid you to that marriage. You understand? Because you're not desirable in his eyes. You know? So as I was saying, that is what does seal us. You know? Faith in Yahweh Shai. The laws, keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. Because if we don't keep the laws, we like four-footed beasts. You know? We just like the heathens. You know? So these things is what make us upright. You know? Keeping yourself fully righteous before Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. You understand? Pushing your videos, you know, doing everything in sincerity and in truth, because in the camp, you know, in GMS, it have brothers who sincere, and it also have brothers who not sincere, who need to buck up, you understand, to push to that mark. Because the sincere ones will be the ones that not sincere select will be cut off eventually when Yahweh Shai close up the breaches, as the scripture say. You understand? So for those brothers who know that they're insincere, you need to change that mindset. You understand? Because all that is going to be a portion is that he will not spew you out his mouth. You know, he will not spew you out his mouth. This is Malachi 3 verse 16, and it says, then they that feared Yahweh spake often one to another, and Yahweh hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that fear Yahweh, that thought upon his name. You know? So that book of remembrance open unto the elect, because this is the men that fear Yahweh and always think upon that name. You understand? So it's like if you see and you want to go off, right? You think upon that name and say, hey, Yahweh Shai ain't going to stand for this, so let me go back on that righteous path. You understand? So the men who basically had a mark of salvation is the elect. You understand? The men crying and sighing, you understand, for the abominations. You know? Yeah. Who fear Yahweh Shai and always think upon that name. You understand? And that is to show, to debunk the fact that men saying that you don't need to know the name of the Lord. You need to know the name of the Lord. And the name of the Lord is Yahweh. You understand? And his son's name is Yahweh Shai. right? You need to know that name. That name, you know, brothers did a video saying that the name is important, that the name is important. You need to know that name. You know? You need to know that name. This world gone. It's totally black and engulfing evil. You know? It's engulfing evil. Every way you turn is some kind of abomination, some kind of thing to vex your spirit. You know? And I'm speaking unto the elect. Because the 2/3 of Israel, what going on? You understand? Seeing men changing the natural form of the body into that of a woman. These things wouldn't bother them, but it will bother men who sincerely hungering and thirsting after righteousness. You understand? Like as I said that last night, that episode with them faggots and them. You understand? That bother men to the core, that men wanted to rend the garment. You understand? Seeing these abominations right in front of your face. You understand? Here is really called spiritual Sodom and Egypt. You understand? Because a lot of sodomitish behavior that these 2/3 and Esau goons going on with. And that is why these people have to be totally wiped out of the face of this earth. Have to be wiped out of the face of this earth. You know? It's too much evil, boy. Too much evil in this land. Much of evil. Imagine men want to, will you want to turn yourself into a woman for? Yeah? To take prick. That making sense? Don't set that folly. This is this is 2 Timothy 2 verse 19. Alright, and it says, nevertheless, the foundations of Yahweh standeth sure, having this seal, Yahweh knoweth them that are his, and let every one that name it Yahweh Shai Mashiach depart from iniquity. You understand? And that is why we had us to run from that evil last night. Depart from iniquity. You know? Yahweh Yahweh Shai know who is his. You understand? That is that mark that set upon them that crying and sighing. You understand? He know who is his. That is why the scriptures say that there will be men who will come and say, Lord, haven't I cast out demons in your name? Haven't I prophesied in your name? And what are going to get? Depart from me, for I know you not, work of iniquity. You understand? Because Yahweh know who is his by that mark. You understand? That mark that was set upon them that feared Yahweh Shai. You understand? That mark that was set upon them that feared him. You know, namely the 144. You know? Because they are who is going to be saved out of this destruction that is to come. They are who is going to be saved. You know? I'll read it again. 2 Timothy 2 verse 19. Nevertheless, the foundations of Yahweh standeth sure. You understand? That foundation in Cumberland, it standeth sure. Right? Having the seal, Yahweh knoweth them that are his. You understand? So if you want to be in the truth and half step in, you understand, in doing well, in living up to that mark, Yahweh know who is his. And when he close up the breaches, tears go run from your eye. You understand? When he cast you out. You understand? Because it have men in the truth who in pushing to that mark. You understand? Be it because of laziness or whatever. You understand? They had to push to that mark. Because we had to get this word out there. We want to get the hell out of this place. Because this place is doomed for destruction. It is done set for destruction. You understand? And if you want to be saved out of it, you have to do your part. Which is to push this word in sincerity and in truth. You understand? Wake up the elect so that we could get the hell out of here. You know? This brings me to my last precept. Because I'm watching the camera. You know. My time running out. This is Revelations 7 and I read 2 and 3. And it says, Revelation 7 starting from verse 2. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried aloud with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. Verse 3, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of Yahweh in their foreheads. Right? And as I read in Ezekiel 9 and 4, set a mark upon the men, in the foreheads of the men that cry and sigh for their name. You understand? Set a mark. You understand? So, really and truly, the 144,000 servants of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushua is who going to be saved out of this. Is who that salvation really for. You understand? The men who putting in that work, who crying, who sighing for the abominations of Sodom, for the abomination of Egypt, spiritually Sodom and Egypt. You understand? You have to put in that work. Once you are part of GMS, a part of Great Millstone, you have to put in that work. You understand? No lazy thing going on here. You understand? This is serious business. You understand? Really and truly, we being about our Father's business. When Yahushua was down here, he was about his Father's business. That is where he tells Joseph and Mary. You understand? I'm about my Father's business. You understand? And once you come into this truth, you understand? And the Holy Spirit of Yahushua showing you what is what. You understand? Evidently, it becomes we work now to be about our Father's business. You understand? And everything he do, you know, Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushua, is to save the elect. You know, it's to save the elect. And that is why we out there pushing this word to wake up the elect. You understand? That is why we out there pushing this word. So don't let up. Push your videos. You understand? Because just now they might want to take me off of the air. The way how things going. You understand? Push your videos. Do what you have to do. Put in that work. Alright? And with that, I want to say, you know, double honors once again to the I want to say Salat, all praises unto Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, sanitation to the elect, the men that push in this word in sincerity and in all truth. This is Brother Kodah, right from the Trinidad camp, saying Shalom, you know, until part 2 of this vid, you know. So Shalom to the elect.